a 21st-century otaku named Ye Chen, who had been watching anime online for a long time, suddenly died at home. He was fortunate enough to become a member of the army of travelers and travel to his favorite anime. In the world of Naruto, he became the twin brother of Uchibo Sasuke, a character not found in the original work, and even received benefits from the travelers. The strong system is a system specifically designed to manufacture the strong, which can exchange all combat skills and item abilities, such as the Reincarnation Eye, Immortal Body, Devil Fruit, and various powerful abilities, crushing them together. What the hell is it that the host points are insufficient and cannot be redeemed? Feilu Novel Network reminds you that this novel and its characters are purely fictional. If there are any similarities, they are purely coincidental and should not be imitated. Chapter 1, At the Beginning of Crossing. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Sigh, oh my god, I waited for a week just for these 10 or so minutes of the plot. I just had a great time watching it, and you even inserted an advertisement for me. This unscrupulous merchant is preventing people from living. In a dark room, surrounded by various types of household garbage, cigarette butts, instant noodle bags, bread packaging bags, and bottles of mineral water can be seen everywhere. The room emits a strange odor, and the only light in the dim room is the faint light shining from the computer screen on the table. There is a popular Japanese anime, Naruto, playing on the computer at this moment. A young man sitting in front of the computer was cursing at the advertisement inserted on the screen. This young man looks like he's in his 20s, not very tall, relatively thin, with a bare upper body and slightly pale skin exposed. His short black hair looks like autumn reeds are dry and hard, and his slightly pale face is showing a very angry expression. The boy's name is Ye Chen. He was originally a student with good grades and a happy family, but he was destroyed by a sudden accident. A car accident took away his parents and he became an orphan. Fortunately, the driver who caused the accident had a good conscience and compensated him with a large amount of money. Since then, Ye Chen has become self-destructive, unable to communicate with others, and his grades have plummeted. He simply stopped going to school and stayed at home, surfing the internet, playing games, and watching anime to fill his empty heart. Anyway, his parents left a sum of money, and with the compensation from the driver who caused the accident, it was enough to support himself without going to work. At this time, the Hokage playing on his computer was one of Ye Chen's favorite anime. I'm going. Yekai is too arrogant. 6th-level Master Ban has been abused so that he can't fight back. But Yekai can't keep this state for too long. After all, it's the power gained by burning life. It's too expensive. Master Ban Awesome is too powerful to understand. Ye Chen muttered to himself while staring at the screen, do you want to become stronger? Do you want to gain that terrifying power? Do you want to dominate everything? At this moment, Ye Chen's ear suddenly rang with these words. Nonsense, who wouldn't want to get it? Ye Chen instinctively shouted, hee hee, as you wish. Who? Who's talking? Ye Chen suddenly reflected, who was talking outside just now? Is it something that's causing trouble? Ye Chen was startled and broke out in a cold sweat, trembling all over. Who is? Who is it? Quickly. Come out quickly. Ye Chen had just finished speaking when his eyes suddenly turned black, and then he didn't know anything. A few days later, there were news reports that a man died at home and was discovered by his neighbors. Experts believe that his sudden death was caused by prolonged internet use, and they remind parents not to let their children play computer games for long periods of time. Divide into lines. The Uchiha clan is known for their proficiency in one of the 3 major pupil techniques, the Sharingan. They fought for many years with the Chiba clan Uchiha, and eventually, their ancestors Uchiha and Chiba Masashima teamed up to build Kiba village. Afterwards, the Uchiha clan became one of the most powerful clans in Kiba village, founded by Uchiha, known as the strongest ninja and also one of the founding members of Kiba. Most members of the clan are skilled in fire escape ninjutsu, such as the basic fire escape, the art of Heihukyu, and the fire escape, the art of Fengxian fire. Some members of the clan possess the blood inheritance limit Sharingan, giving them powerful insight, copying enemy ninjutsu, and some special pupil techniques during battles. It is said that one of the ancestors of the Uchiha tribe established the Kiba police force, in which many members of the tribe served. At this moment, the residence of the head of the Uchiha clan, the most powerful family in Kiba, was unusually lively. Why? Because the wife of the Uchiha clan leader, Uchiha Mei-chin, who is pregnant for 10 months, is about to give birth. That is the child of Uchiha clan leader, and of course, Uchiha's clan members attach great importance to it. Fuyue clan chief, don't worry too much. Master Mei-chin will be fine, said an elderly man in the crowd, facing a middle-aged man beside him. And this middle-aged man is the current clan leader of the Uchiha clan, Uchiha Fuyue. Well, I know, Uchibo Fuyue said calmly, but his tightly clenched fists indicated that he wasn't that relaxed. Father, a child who appeared to be only 5 years old was running over from the gate. Everyone in Uchibo automatically gave way. Because it's a weasel, has school already ended? After seeing the child, Uchibo Fuyue's originally tense face showed a smile, and his eyes were filled with indulgence. Liren was the first child of Uchibo Fuyue, Uchibo Itachi. Although only 5 years old, he was widely recognized as a genius. Yes, father, how is mother doing? At this moment, Uchibo Itachi's young face was also filled with worry. Don't worry, there won't be anything wrong, Uchibo Fuyue reached out and patted Itachi's shoulder. Hee, Itachi, you're going to be your brother soon. Brother. I'm going to be my brother. Uchibo Itachi's originally worried little face showed a look of anticipation. Suddenly, a loud cry came from the tightly closed room, and the spirits of everyone outside were shaken. They all smiled together. Born, clan leader, Mei-chin has a great life. At this moment, a female medical ninja walked out of the room and said to the crowd outside. Congratulations, clan leader. The crowd of Uchiha congratulated Uchiha Fuyue one after another. However, Uchiha Fuyue was not in the mood to answer them. He just nodded and walked straight towards the medical ninja, with Uchiha Itachi following closely behind him. How are Mei-chin and the child? Uchiha Fuyue asked the medical ninja. Don't worry, clan leader. Mei-chin and the 2 young masters are safe and sound, but Mei-chin's body is still a bit weak and there is no major problem. This is good. 2 young masters. Has Mei-chin given birth to 2 boys? Uchibo Fuyue was a bit puzzled. How could he hear a child crying? Yes, clan leader, Mei-chin University has given birth to a pair of twins. Oh, thank you all for your hard work. Clan leader, you don't need to be polite, this is what we should do. At this moment, Uchiha Itachi on the side couldn't wait any longer. Father, I want to go in and see my younger brother. Can we go in? Fuyue didn't answer Itachi, but asked the medical ninja on the side. It's okay, but it's best not to disturb Lord Mei-chin for too long because she's still very weak. Uchiha Fuyue nodded and said to Itachi, who was already eager on the side, Itachi, you go in. Yes, father, and hurriedly walked into the room. At this moment, inside the room. Master Mei-chin, there are 2 boys and twins. Look at these 2 young masters, they are so cute. A medical ninja said to a weak woman on Chuang, holding a baby in each hand. And this woman is the mother of these 2 babies, and also the wife of Uchiha Fuyue, the head of the Uchiha clan, Uchiha Mei-chin. Quick, put them all down and let me take a good look. Yes, Master Mei-chin, the medical ninja answered as he carefully placed the 2 babies in his hand next to Chuang's head, where Uchiha Mei-chin lay. Yuji Bomikin looked at the 2 children who looked exactly the same beside him with a happy smile, and shed tears of joy. These 2 babies, who look exactly the same, have different personalities. One is crying recklessly, the other is lying quietly, just making a faint whimper from his mouth. "My child, Mom loves you all," said Uchiha Ye Chen as she reached out her hand to mock the child's head. "And what she wants is the baby who doesn't cry or make a fuss, lying quietly. P.S. The kitten is writing for the first time, but the writing style is not good. I hope everyone can take it seriously." Chapter 2, Yuzhi Bochen. You are listening at novelfull.audio. What's wrong with me? Why can't I keep my eyes open? Ye Chen, who had just woken up, was very puzzled and then realized that he was so tired now that he couldn't work hard at all. Someone is talking, why didn't I understand a word? What is this place? Suddenly, Ye Chen thought to himself, wait, I was originally watching the fire shadow in my own room, and it seemed like I was suddenly haunted and fainted. Have I been killed by that ghost? I am now in the underworld. This scared Ye Chen. After risking his life, he finally opened his eyes. Ye Chen, who had just opened his eyes, was startled again. Because he reached out to one hand, a very large and white hand was reaching out to him. What kind of ghost is this? What do you want to do? Ye Chen struggled and shouted in fear, but could only make a whimpering sound. However, the big hand did not do anything to him, just gently caressing his head. How did my voice turn like this? Ye Chen suddenly saw his hand reaching out and grabbing randomly, and was stunned. This is my hand. What's going on? Why has my hand become so small? It's like a baby's hand. Wait, baby. I've become a baby. Pit Dad. Isn't this not a underworld, but a place where I've been killed by that ghost and traveled through? Ye Chen thought with a hint of fear and excitement. It's okay, anyway, I don't have anything worth nostalgia for. The only regret is that I didn't finish watching Naruto and One Piece. Let's first see where I've traveled. I really hope I've traveled to the world of Naruto and One Piece. At this moment, Ye Chen followed his big hand on his head and looked to the side. He saw a very beautiful woman, who was looking at him with a happy smile on her face. She was saying something to him, but he didn't understand a word. Is this my mother in this lifetime? What is she saying? It sounds so island-like, isn't it? Did I travel to an island? Damn it. Mother, my lord. At this moment, Uchibo Itachi had already entered the room. It's Itachi. Come over and see your brothers, they're so cute. Uchibo Ye Chen said to Itachi. Yes, mother. Itachi walked over excitedly. Hee, Itachi is already an older brother, so we need to protect our younger brothers in the future. Ye Chen doted on Itachi's head and gently said. Brother, this is my first time having a younger brother. The weasel looked at the two identical babies on the head of Chuang, and a sense of responsibility filled the weasel's mouth. I am my older brother, so I must protect my younger brother. Itachi has made up his mind. Ye Chen, how are you? Uchibo Fuyue also walked into the room and asked Ye Chen with concern on Chang. I'm fine, Fuyue, come and see our child. Ye Chen smiled at Uchibo Fuyue. The medical ninja in the room saluted Uchibo Fuyue as he walked in, saying, Master, thank you for your hard work. Master, you're welcome. This is what we should do. Then he wisely stepped down. Take a look at our child, they are very cute. Thank you for your hard work, Ye Chen, Uchibo Fuyue said to Uchibo Ye Chen, his eyes filled with love. It's okay, I'm very happy, Ye Chen said to Uchibo Fuyue. Hee, the little one is very energetic, crying so loudly. Uchibo looked at the crying baby on Chuang. Looking at Ye Chen again, oh, why is this little guy so quiet? He doesn't cry or make a fuss. There shouldn't be something wrong, right? What are you talking nonsense about? How could you say that about your own child? Uchibo Ye Chen smiled and cursed at Uchibo Fuyue. Let's give the child a name. What's good to call it? Yes, it should be a name, let me think about it. Uchibo Fuyue frowned and thought. Okay, this one who cried so much is called Sasuke, Uchiha Sasuke, and this one who doesn't cry or make a fuss is called Chen, Uchiha Chen. Uchiha Sasuke, Uchiha Chen, Sasuke, Chen. Alright, let's call it Sasuke and Chen. Ye Chen recited these two names, indicating that she liked them very much. Sasuke, Chen. I will definitely protect you, even if I spare no effort. Itachi looked at the little guy on Chuang and thought with a firm gaze in his heart. At this moment, a member of the Uchiha clan came from outside the door and said, "Clan leader, the third generation is here." The third generation. I know, I'll go right away. Uchiha Fuyue replied, the third generation is here. I guess it's to congratulate you. I'll go and take a look first. You go. Afterwards, the news of the addition of twins by the Uchiha clan leader spread throughout Kiba, and various clans of Kiba, as well as some well-known and influential ninjas, came to congratulate him. Although many people couldn't stand the Uchiha clan, there was still room for improvement on the surface. After all, at this time, Uchiha was still the most influential family of Kiba. At a secret base in the dark hall of Kiba, an elderly-looking man in a kimono sat behind the only desk in the hall, looking at the intelligence in his hand. In front of the office desk, a group of masked ninjas were half-kneeling. It can be seen that the kimono man is the leader of that group of ninjas. If anyone has seen Hokage, they must have guessed what place this is. That's right, this is a very mysterious department of the root buried in the darkness. The kimono man sitting behind the office desk is the leader of Gen, Shimura Tanzo. Uchiha. Let's just let you jump for a few more days, you guys go down first. The last sentence was said to the ninja in front of him. Yes, sir, the half-kneeling ninjas answered in unison. Then, with a shush sound, the instant body technique disappeared completely. Anyway, I am determined to write, will I. The people of the Uchiha clan are currently immersed in joy because their clan leader has added a pair of twins. During this period, both Uchiha's clan members and the common people of Kiba are discussing these twins. In their view, these two children must be two more geniuses in the future. After all, he is the child of Uchiha clan leader, and Uchiha Itachi, the first son of Uchiha clan leader, is the best proof. Itachi is not very old, but he is recognized as a genius by Kiba. He represents Uchiha, so in the eyes of Kiba commoners, Uchiha is the spokesperson for genius, which is very useful for Uchiha's people. It is precisely because of this that many Uchiha people have developed a proud, arrogant personality. However, 3 months after the birth of Uchiha, a disaster broke out in Kiba, and Uchiha Sasuke and Uchiha gradually faded out of public attention. That disaster was Nine Tails. The originally sealed Nine Tails were suddenly released for some unknown reason. The raging Nine Tails wreaked havoc on Kiba, causing heavy casualties among her ninjas. Finally, the young fourth-generation Hokage used his forbidden spell at the cost of his own life to reseal the Nine Tails in the body of a newly born Naruto. However, Kiba did not have a suitable Hokage candidate for the time being, and the already elderly third-generation Hokage had to shoulder the burden of Hokage again. Afterwards, Mai began to rebuild the village that had been destroyed by Jōei. Naruto, who was brought back from the disaster by Sandemu, was regarded as the incarnation of the Nine Tails by the people of Kiba and resented by them. However, due to Sandemu's sealing order, everyone could only discuss privately. Afterwards, no major events occurred in Mai and 6 years passed peacefully. 96, 97. 98 At the residence of Uchibo, a 6-year-old boy with long black hair looked only 5 in a tight-fitting suit. He was working hard on push-ups and sweat flowed down his cheeks to the ground, already wetting his entire body. His muscles were tense. It is already rare for him to achieve this at a young age, as evidenced by his trembling hands. However, he still gritted his teeth and persevered. 90. 100. Finally, after doing 2 more push-ups, the boy could no longer support himself and collapsed on the ground, panting heavily. His arms were sore and he didn't want to move his fingers anymore. It's been 6 years now, I've been in this world for 6 years, the young man murmured to himself after struggling to turn around. I never expected this world to be the world of my favorite anime Naruto in my past life, and I, Ye Chen, had a day to travel through it. That's right, this young man is Ye Chen, who was just born 6 years ago. In these 6 years, Chen finally understood the world he is currently in. It was a popular anime in his past life, the world of Naruto, and of course, he also learned the language of this world. His name in this world is Uchiha Chen, and he is the son of Uchiha Fuyue, the leader of the Uchiha clan, and the twin brother of Uchiha Sasuke. Yuzhi Bochen, there was no such character as me in the original work, and it actually led me to be reborn into the tragic family of Uchibo. However, it's also good that I lived aimlessly in my past life, wasting so much youth. Since God sent me to this world, then I will seize this opportunity and live as I please. In this dangerous world where there are many talented people and countless strong ones, if you want to do whatever you want, you need to have strong enough strength, and Uchibo's blood inheritance is a good choice. Ye Chen, who has read the original work, knows that in this world of blood and life, Uchibo's blood inheritance is indeed the most suitable. Chapter 3, Golden Finger Appearance. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. The Sharingan is indeed very strong, but will I really have it? Even if I have it, can I evolve to a kaleidoscope? You know, the conditions for Sharingan to evolve to a kaleidoscope are very strict. If I don't even have a kaleidoscope, how can I establish myself in the ninja world? You know, the bosses that appear in the plot behind Hokage are becoming more and more abnormal. Deshimaru, Tuanzang, Shao, and the long gate of the Reincarnation Eye, followed by the old monsters Uchiha Daitu and Uchiha Ban. Upon thinking of the despairing power displayed by Uchiha in the original work, Chen could only helplessly smile bitterly. I am extremely eager to gain strength in my heart. Oh my, it's too early to think about this now. At least we need to open our eyes before we think about it. Now we can only practice physical skills and swordsmanship, Chen chuckled. Ding! Due to the host's extreme thirst for power, that a strong system has been activated and is currently being bound. Chen was startled by the sudden sound, ignoring the soreness all over his body, and immediately sat up. What the hell? Who's talking? Ding, binding successful. Host. Yuzhi Bochen, scan the world, ding, scan completed, world. Naruto. Is this situation? Chen's mind shook as he thought of a possibility. As an otaku of the 21st century, Chen has certainly read travel novels on the internet, and most of the protagonists in the novels will have golden fingers after traveling, which is a welfare for travelers. Is it that the welfare that belongs to me as a traveler has finally arrived? Chen was excited at the thought of this possibility. Ding, considering the host's weak strength, the system will grant the host a free lottery opportunity. Do you accept it? Lottery. Accept, I want to accept. Start the lottery. Ding. Congratulations to the host for drawing Navy Type 6, pointing the gun. A warm current merged into Chen's body, strengthening his body. After all, physical skills like finger guns cannot be performed without a strong physique. At the same time, the message of finger guns appeared in Chen's mind. Finger gun. One of the Navy's 6 styles, known as a technique with shooting power. Concentrate all your strength on your index finger and use your hardened finger to strike between sparks and stones. Fingertips have bullet-like attack power, which can easily penetrate the human body in even steel. At this point, this skill had completely integrated into Chen's mind, as if he had already mastered it from birth. System, tell me all your information. Answer to the host. The strong system is a system that helps the host become strong, with various functions that can be exchanged for any combat skills and items, provided that the host has sufficient points. The points can be obtained by completing tasks published by the system, recovering skills and treasures, and killing enemies. In addition, the system will provide the host with new employee benefits, and the host will receive 3 points for each day of survival. Surviving for 1 year will result in 1 free lottery draw. Only for 3 years. Oh, there are also new employee benefits. Not bad. How many points do I have now? The host currently has 3 points. Do you want to open the redemption interface? It's only 3 o'clock, can't we give a little more? Chen complained disappointedly. Cannot. Wow. You're so stingy. Open the redemption interface. Chen wanted to see what items were available for redemption. At this moment, a picture appeared in Chen's eyes, on which various abilities and items were written. The Eye of Reincarnation, the Body of Immortals, the Eternal Kaleidoscope, with many powerful abilities, makes Chen's eyes sparkle and his mouth water. But after seeing the points that needed to be redeemed later, I took a breath of cold air. What a pity. Reincarnation Eye. Item level SSS, redemption points. 1000000 Immortal Body. Item level SSS, redemption points. 1000000 Eternal Kaleidoscope. Item level SS, redemption points. 500000. Looking at the points needed on the item, and then at his own points, Chen felt that his future was uncertain. Is it the rhythm for me to save until the end of time when I earn 3 points every day? Ding! The system has released a task. The host is limited to enrolling in a ninja school within 10 days. Task reward. 300 points, task duration. 10 days, failure penalty, none. Do you accept it? There's a task now. Are you going to enroll in ninja school? I'm also at the age to enroll now, accept it. Let's go home and talk to my parents first. After doing so many push-ups just now, I'm a bit hungry. As he spoke, he dragged his tired body towards the direction of home. I'm back, Chen said to the people inside when he got home. At this moment, there are 3 people in the room, one of whom is Chen's father, Uchibo. I am closing my eyes and recuperating. One of them is Chen's brother, Uchiha Itachi. Another is Chen's identical twin brother, Uchibo Sasuke, and the weasel is playing with Sasuke now. After hearing Chen's voice, everyone looked towards Chen. Father, brother. Chen greeted Uchibo and Uchibo Itachi. Chen, where did you go to play today? Itachi asked Chen. I just wandered around the tribal area casually. Shoo. Sasuke on one side expressed dissatisfaction with Chen interrupting his game with Itachi. Brother, don't worry about him. Let's continue. After you go out every day, no one plays with me anymore. It's me alone every day. Chen doesn't even play with me, it's so boring. Sasuke expressed dissatisfaction because Itachi had already graduated from ninja school 4 years ago and became a ninja. He often had to go out to carry out tasks and rarely stayed at home. As a peer, Chen did not speak to him. Chen ignored Sasuke's complaints and walked directly to the dining table in the room to sit down, then remained silent. Chen is back, we can start eating soon. The gentle voice of Ye Chen came from the kitchen, and then the prepared dishes were served one by one on the table. At this moment, the family was eating around the table. Brother, I want to eat that, Sasuke sat next to Itachi and coquettishly said to him. Chen, who is exactly the same as Sasuke, sits quietly by the side. He is thinking what no one can know. A 5-year-old child is so silent and doesn't like talking at ordinary times. It really makes Ye Chen and Fuyue, as parents, worry that Chen will be too closed. Sasuke usually likes to stick to weasels, while Chen it seems too indifferent. Although they are twins, their personalities are different. Here, I'll give you this chicken leg to eat. Ye Chen picked up a chicken leg and put it into Chen's bowl. Thank you, mother. Chen said simply, with a hint of emotion flashing in his eyes, as if he was very moved, but he refused to show it. Brother, I want it too. Sasuke said arrogance to Weasel. He was dissatisfied that his family always cared about Chen. It was clear that they both looked the same. Why should everyone care more about Chen? Brother, after dinner, you want to play hide and seek with me. Chen usually doesn't play with me, so he suffocates. Sasuke entangled Itachi, hoping that Itachi could play with him. Chen, do you want to play together? Itachi said to Chen. If you want to play, let's play together. No, I'm full. I'll go back to my room first. Chen refused Itachi's invitation and went back to his room alone. Humph, that boring guy, forget about him. Let's go play, brother. Sasuke jumped onto Itachi's back, and Ye Itachi carried it. Fuyue, do you think Chen is too autistic? Ye Chen, as a mother, said with some concern after Itachi and Sasuke left. Uchibo Fuyue sighed and said, I can't see through this child either. He's only 5 or 6 years old and he's already like this. He doesn't tell us anything about his worries, nor does he like to show pride to his parents like other children. It seems like he's not interested in anything. Chen returned to his room and looked at the roof alone, unsure of what he was thinking. Follow him like a person who has gone through many hardships, and let out a long sigh. Hey, I've always warned myself not to have feelings for this family because... Chen muttered to himself. Chen, who was familiar with the plot, knew that in the next 3 years, Uchiha wanted to launch a coup, but in the end, he was exterminated by Uchiha Itachi, who did not want to see war. So Chen doesn't want to experience the pain of losing loved ones and tearing his heart and lungs again. He has always shown an extremely indifferent attitude towards this family, fearing that he will have too much emotional attachment to it. I forgot to tell them about the ninja school, really. Chen suddenly remembered the task released by the system and patted his forehead, saying. Forget it, let's talk about it tomorrow. Anyway, it's not urgent. Take a shower and go to bed. I'm exhausted today, she said as she walked towards the bathroom in the room. P.S. Oh, it's so difficult. I can only code 1 chapter a day. Chapter 4, Ninja School. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The next day, Chen woke up and found that Itachi was no longer there. It was estimated that he had gone to carry out some mission again, while Sasuke had not yet woken up. After having breakfast, Chen talked to Uchibo Fuyue about wanting to enroll in the ninja school. Do you want to go to ninja school? Uchiha Fuyue asked as he looked at Chen. Even Uchiha Ye Chen, who was tidying up the dining table, stopped her movements and looked at Chen with a surprised expression on her face. Can you tell me why? Uchibo Fuyue asked. Because staying at home is too boring, and I'm already at school age, right? Chen looked at Uchibo Fuyue and replied. Oh, I understand. The ninja school will be recruiting new students in a few days, and I will take you and Sasuke over there. Uchibo Fuyue said to Chen. Okay, I'll go out first. Chen bowed to Uchibo Fuyue and Uchibo Ye Chen before walking towards the door. Fuyue. Ye Chen wanted to say something to Uchibo Fuyue, but saw Uchibo Fuyue wave his hand. Needless to say, I know what you're trying to say. These 2 children are already 6 years old, and it's indeed the age to go to ninja school, and this is what he asked for himself. Uchibo Fuyue said to Uchibo Ye Chen. Chen, this is the first time he has made a request to us, he said softly as he watched Chen's receding figure, his eyes filled with indulgence towards him. As Chen walked out of the house, the corner of his mouth slightly curled up, changing his indifferent expression from before. I'll be able to go to the ninja school in 2 days, and then I'll be able to see the young heroes from the original work. Naruto Vortex, Sakura Haruno, Naralumaru, Akito Dinji, Ino Yamanaka, Inazukaya, Shina Yoshino, Hinata. Names familiar from past lives flashed through my mind. I'm really looking forward to it. Let's go train first. The finger gun we just got yesterday hasn't been used yet. Let's find a place to test its power. As he spoke, he walked towards his usual secret training place. Chen arrived at a forest behind the Uchiha clan territory, which he discovered a year ago while wandering. As this forest is close to the Uchiha clan territory, people from my village do not come here, and Uchiha's clan members rarely come here, making it very suitable for cultivation. Therefore, Chen has always been practicing in this forest. Although it is cultivation, Chen has nothing to cultivate, he has not even learned the most basic chakra extraction, and can only do some simple physical training in sword throwing. The skill I just acquired yesterday is finger gun. Chen can't wait to see how powerful it is now. Finger the gun. Chen gathered all his strength on the index finger of his right hand and stabbed at a big tree in front of him. Poochie. Fingers responded and effortlessly pierced a hole in the tree trunk. Not bad, so it's easy to pierce through the tree trunk. It must be very uncomfortable to pierce someone, Chen said with satisfaction. Afterwards, he continued to train as usual and only dragged his tired body home during dinner time at night. 2 days later. Are you ready? We have to go now, Uchibo Sasuke said to Chen and Sasuke inside the room. Chen, Sasuke, the two of you are going to ninja school today. You must get along well with your classmates. Uchiha Mijin crouched in front of the two children, tidying their collars and whispering to them. I understand, mother, Chen replied calmly. Wow. I will definitely become a genius like Itachi in the future, so don't pay attention to those weak ones, Sasuke said disdainfully. Because he was instilled with the strongest pathological concept of the Uchiha family from a young age, in Sasuke's eyes, the Uchiha family is the strongest family of Kiba. Except for Uchiha, everyone is a weak person who only knows how to hold back, and he looks down on it in his heart. Idiot, Chen sneered in his heart. In fact, when watching Hokage in his past life, Chen couldn't bear to see the young master Uchiha Sasuke in his heart. I don't have much strength, but I keep clamoring for revenge all day. I don't have the ability to pretend to be forced. However, it has to be said that the fate of this second young man is indeed extremely good. First, he obtained everything from Orochimaru, and then he obtained the eyes of Uchiha Itachi, becoming the second person to have the eternal kaleidoscope Sharingan. This is not over yet, and in the end, it was discovered that this product was actually the reincarnation of Indra, effortlessly reaching a height that ordinary people would never reach in their lifetime. This protagonist's aura is really enviable. Alright, let's go, Uchiha Sasuke said as he walked towards the direction of the Kiba ninja school, with Chen and Sasuke immediately following behind him. Here we are. After walking for a while, the three of them arrived at the school gate. Uchibo Sasuke said to Chen and Sasuke behind him. Is this Mai's ninja school? It's exactly the same as in the original book. Chen looked at the ninja school in front of him and thought in his heart. Kiba's ninja school was founded by the second-generation Hokage during a period of war. To ensure combat capability and stable and efficient education, it was urgent to establish the school. The ninja school is the most fundamental part of all ninjas' cultivation. After studying at the ninja school, ninjas will be divided into different groups to practice with their teachers and receive tasks that are suitable for themselves at different levels. Meanwhile, the ninja school is also a place where all ninjas meet. I'll take you to find the teacher first, and then ask him to take you to the classroom and follow me. Uchibo Sasuke said to Chen and Sasuke as he walked towards the school campus. Chen and Sasuke consciously followed suit. The three of them arrived at the school office, where some teachers were resting. Among them, Chen also saw the first villain to appear in the original work, Mizuki. Master Sasuke. The teachers all stood up and greeted Uchibo Sasuke. Do you have any orders for Lord Sasuke to come here? Shuemu walked over with a smile on his face and asked. Well, could you please help me take these two children to the classroom? Uchibo Fuyue said calmly to Shuemu. I understand, these two are the children of Fuyue adults, they must be two more geniuses, Shuemu said with a gentle smile as he looked at Chen and Sasuke. Come with me, I'll take you to the classroom. The smile on his face made him feel like a sunny, tolerant, and kind person. Only those who have watched anime in their past lives know that Chen is a cunning and despicable person. You go with him, he'll take you to the classroom, Uchibo Fuyue said to the two brothers. Yes, father, let's go first. Chen and Sasuke bowed to Uchibo Fuyue and followed Shuemu. You're a bit late, the other students are already in class now, right? Shuemu, who was walking ahead, turned his head and smiled at Chen and Sasuke who were following him. Oh, Chen responded casually, while Sasuke walked on his own without any birds. Hee. Shuemu saw that neither of them wanted to pay attention to him, so he could only smile awkwardly, with a hint of gloom in his eyes. Afterwards, there was no further conversation. Shuemu brought the two of them to a classroom and stopped. Here we are. Wait a moment, I'll go call your teacher first. Shuemu walked to the door of the classroom and said to a teacher on the podium who was giving a lecture, Irika, could you please come out? That teacher is none other than Hirano Irika. Oh, it's teacher Shuemu. After seeing Shuemu, Irika shouted to the students in the class, the whole class is studying independently. Then he walked out of the classroom. Teacher Shuemu, what's up? Irika asked Shuemu. But his gaze turned to Chen and Sasuke behind Mizuki. Teacher Irika, two students have just arrived, and I have brought them over for you, Shuemu said with a smile. Is that these two? Irika looked at Sasuke and Chen with a smile and said, Hello, I am your future teacher, Hirano Irika. Teacher Irika, please give me more guidance, Chen politely said to Irika. For Irika, he was also quite appreciated in his past life. He was an ordinary and great school teacher named Ninja. Although he did not have strong strength, he gave Naruto good spiritual encouragement. It was his recognition and love that prevented Naruto from going astray. At this moment, a burst of laughter suddenly came from the classroom, and Irika's face turned black as he was about to say something. These bastards, I'm sorry, teacher Shuemu. I have to go back to class, Irika said apologetically to Shuemu next to him. Hee, it's okay. You can take them to class first, teacher Irika, Shuemu waved his hand and said nonchalantly. Alright, you guys come with me to the classroom first, Irika said as she walked inside. Upon returning to the classroom, Irika saw a yellow-haired child drawing something on the blackboard, while the entire class stared at the blackboard and laughed. Naruto, you idiot, get back to your seat. Irika immediately shouted at the yellow-haired child. This yellow-haired child is none other than Naruto Vortex, who used to play pranks to attract attention as a child and is also the protagonist in this Hokage anime. At this moment, Naruto was drawing a monkey on the blackboard wearing a Hokage hat and an imperial robe. Upon hearing Irika's cry, he put down his chalk and muttered as he walked towards the protagonist's seat, shit. It's really boring. After calming down for a moment, Irika returned to the podium and said to the students below, everyone, be quiet. We have two new classmates in our class. Let's welcome them together. The students below looked curiously at the door, new classmate. Chapter 5, First time seeing many small people. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Alright, you two come in, Irika said to the door. After hearing Irika call them, Sasuke and Chen outside the door walked out of the classroom and stood on the podium. Teacher Irika, Chen politely bowed to Irika, while Sasuke beside him pretended to be cold and forced, without any expression. Wow! So handsome, so cool. Are they double-wrapped? They look exactly the same. After Chen and Sasuke entered the classroom, the students were all talking about it, especially the female students, whose eyes were full of hearts. Quiet, first introduce yourself to everyone, Iruka said to Chen and Sasuke. My name is Yuzhi Bochen, please give me more guidance. Chen introduced himself to the elementary school students below the podium. Uchiha Sasuke. Sasuke said his name coldly. Uchibo, it turns out to be the Uchibo clan from Mai. Yes, I heard that every member of the Uchibo clan is a genius. I became classmates with Uchibo, it's so lucky. The classroom, which had already been quiet, was discussing again like boiling a pot after Chen and Sasuke mentioned their names. After all, that's Uchiha, one of the wealthy families of Kiba, with the famous blood inheritance limited realm Sharingan in the ninja realm. In the eyes of the common people in Kiba, the Uchiha clan is an unattainable giant, and all members of the clan are geniuses. Nowadays, the usually unattainable figures appear here and even become classmates with themselves, which is enough to make these children extremely excited. Listening to the discussion in the audience, Uchiha Sasuke proudly tilted his head and put his hands into his pockets, directly entering the costume mode. But in Chen's heart, he sneered at the comments from the audience. Wow! Everyone is a genius. A group of ignorant idiots. In Chen's eyes, Uchibo only had the kaleidoscope Sharingan and the fire escape ninjutsu to be feared, and the rest was not worth mentioning. However, at this time, no one in Uchibo's clan had a kaleidoscope. Wow! You truly are a young master in a big family. You were late on the first day of school. A very arrogant voice came from the crowd. Sasuke and Chen looked in the direction of the sound and saw a child with broken hair and too red paint on his face looking contemptuously at them. It is one of the top 12 in the original work, Inoue. That's right, that's really arrogant. Naruto on the other side responded anxiously. Naruto, yeah, you two shut up. A girl with pink long hair and yellow hair tied in a ponytail shouted at Naruto and Ye, who were infatuated with flower fetishism, Sakura Haruno and Inoue Yamanaka. And their words immediately received a response from the female students in the class, condemning Naruto and Ye as difficult brothers and brothers. Oh, my women are really troublesome, said a lazy child sitting next to Inoue. Immediately exchanged for a roar from Inoue, Lumaru, you also shut up for me. On the other side of Lumaru, there was a chubby little man sitting, constantly stuffing snacks into his mouth. The noise from the outside world did not affect him. This chubby guy is one of the top 12 in the future, Aikido Dinji, note. The desk at ninja school is shared by 3 people, you can't be late for class, this is the rule, said a child sitting next to his teeth wearing sunglasses silently. It is the oil maiden Ji of the woodleaf insect control clan. One of the 12 small powerhouses of the future of Kiba. Sitting next to Shina was an elderly woman with eyes that looked like cataracts. Her index fingers were stirring together, and her eyes were secretly staring at Naruto, with 2 cute blushes on her face. The eldest lady of the Kiba Hinata clan and also the future top 12, Hinata. The arrogant Inoue, the infamous Naruto, the flower-obsessed Sakura and Ino, the lazy Lumaru, Feng Man Ding Ci, the cool-looking Shino, and the shy Hinata. Oh my, there are already 9 of the 12 strong players in the future of Konoha, along with Sasuke who pretends to be cute around him. Do you want to get to know him? Chen thought to himself, after all, when he watched anime in his past life, Chen also quite liked Konoha's 12 strong players. Alright, everyone be quiet, Iruka shouted to the students from the podium. After the classroom quieted down, Iruka pointed to the empty space next to Sakura and said to Sasuke, please sit next to Sakura Haruno. Alright. As soon as Iruka finished speaking, Sakura was so excited that she almost jumped up. Wow, it's really unpleasant to have Mr. Naruto Vortex sit in the same row as this kind of person, Naruto, who was sitting on the other side of Sakura, said in displeasure, responding with a heavy punch from Sakura. Really, it's surprising that Sakura took the lead. Why do I have to sit with these two strange guys? Inoue complained helplessly as he looked at Rimuru and Tenji beside him. Oh, it's really troublesome, Rimuru complained lazily on one side. Chen, please sit next to Xiaojing. Irika pointed to an empty seat next to a cute girl with long hair in the back row and said to Chen. Alright, you guys go down. Yes, Teacher Irika. The two of them walked towards their respective positions arranged by the teacher. Alright, let's continue with the class now. After seeing Chen and Sasuke sitting in their seats, Irika said to the students in the class. Hello Chen, my name is Jiancheng Xiaojing, please give me some guidance. The long-haired little girl named Xiaojing greeted Chen after he sat down. Hello, please give me more guidance. Chen politely responded, looking over and realizing that the girl had beautiful long hair that reached her waist. Although childish, one can still see her petite face and delicate facial features. Oh, this is a beauty that never appeared in the original work. Chen thought with a wicked smile in his heart. Humph, kid, you're not allowed to talk to Koi. Koi will be my bride from now on. At this moment, a little kid's voice came from the other seat of Koi. If you dare to hit Koi, pay attention, I'll beat you up. I don't care what Uchiha you are. Shabi Tai, what are you talking nonsense about? Xiaojing stared at the little kid next to him angrily. Shabi Tai. I haven't heard of it before. Chen looked curiously at the child named Shabi Tai. I saw that little brat named Shabi Tai was a bit stronger than the average kid, with a ridiculous watermelon skin-shaped hair on his head and wide-open eyes, looking very comical. Idiot. Chen said disdainfully, even though it was just a long trick, he dared to shout. Bastard, don't leave after school if you have the ability. Shabi Tai gritted his teeth and threatened Chen. I will let you know that Shabi Tai has 100 ways to hurt you. Shit. Idiot. Chen turned his head and ignored the shouts of Shabi Tai. Chen, his mind is in the water. Don't pay attention to him, said Xiaojing to Chen, her tone indicating that she was a bit angry. In fact, Koi hates this Shabi Taichi very much in his heart, just because Koi's home is adjacent to this Shabi Taichi's home, and the two families are neighbors. And this sand wall always pesters Xiaojing to become his bride when he grows up. Then, relying on his strong appearance, whenever he saw a boy talking to Xiaojing, he would beat him up. Gradually, there was not a single friend by Xiaojing's side, and they were all run away by the sand wall. So Xiaojing has always been lonely, no one to talk to or play with her, and she hates Shabi Tai to death in her heart. Hee, I didn't care about this, Chen said with a smile to Xiaojing. Well, as long as you don't mind. Xiaojing vomited his head, appearing a bit playful and cute. On the other hand, Shabi Tai was furious when she saw Chen ignoring his words and chatting and laughing with Xiaojing. Great, I really thought you were some kind of Uchibo, so I didn't dare to beat you up. I, Shabi Tai, love to take action against people who think I have outstanding abilities. Since you're trying to kill yourself, Tai doesn't mind playing with you. I want you to know that I never talk empty talk, Shabi Tai gritted his teeth and said to Chen. Shabi Tai is currently in class and is not allowed to speak, Irika said displeased from the podium. Humph, kid, wait. Shabi Tai snorted to Chen and stopped speaking. Because Irika is staring at him very displeased. Hee, idiot. Chen didn't have the mood to pay attention to Shabi Tai because the system prompted, ding. Host completes the task of enrolling in ninja school, ninja reward. 300 points. Host's existing points. 315, hee, I finally have some savings. What should I exchange for? Chen thought excitedly. System, what should I exchange now? Chen thinks it's better to hand it over to a more professional system. I suggest the host exchange for chakra refining first. The system replied, chakra extraction technique. It should be taught in school, right? Chen said. Answer to the host. The chakra extraction technique taught by the ninja school needs to be learned and practiced before chakras can be extracted. The system exchange allows the host to instantly master the chakra extraction technique and use it immediately. The system replied to Chen. Indeed, if we have to wait for the school to teach us, we don't know how long we'll have to wait, and we'll have to refine later. I don't have that much time to waste, so I need to improve my skills as soon as possible to deal with major events that will happen in the future. Although Sasuke Uchiha was saved by Itachi in the anime, with the addition of a character like me, which is not in the original work, it's difficult to guarantee that something will happen. It's safer to improve my skills as soon as possible. System, exchange me for chakra refining technique, Chen said to the system in his heart. Chakra refining technique, item level D, requires redemption of 150 points. Do you want to redeem it? Yes. Ding. Redemption successful, deducted points. 150, remaining points. 165, afterwards, a warm current merged into Chen's body, and an additional memory appeared in his mind. At this point, Chen is already able to extract and use chakras. P.S. Thank you to lovely Xiaojing for making a friendly guest appearance with Tai. Momoda. Chapter 6, Test Your Skills. You are listening at novelfull.audio. There are still 165 points left, what should I exchange for? Chen looked at his remaining 165 points and asked the system. The host can exchange for a pair of single Guyu blood will eyes, the system recommended to Chen. Will eye. Is my current points enough to exchange? Chen was a bit excited, after all, the earlier the wheel eye is controlled, the better. Single Guyu Sharingan, item level C, requires redemption of points. 500, double Guyu Sharingan, item level B, requires redemption of 2000 points. San Goyu Sharingan, item level A, requires redemption of points. 5,000, the system reported the prices of items from single Goyu to 3 Goyu with wheel eyes to Chen. Do I need 500 points for a single Goyu to write a wheel eye? My current points are only 165, how can I exchange them? Chen asked the system, knowing that it could not be used without reason. 500 points is just the price of redemption. As the host is a member of the Uchibo clan, there is no need to redeem. You only need to spend 100 points to activate the Sharingan of Dan Goyu. The system explained to Chen. I see, the system is quite generous. Chen thought to himself, I originally planned to open my own eyes, but forget it. If I want to open my own eyes, I don't know how long I'll have to wait. You should know that even geniuses like Uchiha Sasuke have opened their eyes after the age of 13 to protect Naruto in the battle against Mizumo Yoshiaki. The earlier I master the Sharingan as Uchiha's bloodline successor, the better. Chen, who is familiar with the plot, knows that the ability and potential of Sharingan, as the most controversial bloodline in Hokage anime, are beyond doubt. Although not the strongest, it is definitely the most promising. System, activate the Sharingan for me, Chen instructed the system. Activating the Sharingan requires redeeming points of 100, which is only applicable to the Uchibo clan. Do you want to redeem it? Redeem. Ding. Redemption successful, deducted points. 100, remaining points. 65, another special thing is a warm current that flows into Chen's eyes from his body, causing them to become hot and dry. Chen quickly closed his eyes, and the hot sensation in his eyes lasted for about a minute before slowly calming down. Chen slowly opened his eyes, and at this moment, his eyes had changed. Their eyes turned blood red, and among them, Shan Goyu was slowly turning, which was the Sharingan. However, at this moment, the students in the classroom were deeply attracted by the wooden leaf chronicle mentioned by Irika on the podium, and no one noticed Chen's anomaly. Is this the Sharingan? It feels like there's nothing special about it except for improving eyesight. Chen thought to himself, forget it, let's first release the Sharingan state, and then slowly study it when we go back. It can't be discovered. With this in mind, Chen quickly removed the Sharingan. Haha, this class is really boring, let's take a nap first. Chen yawned and then lay down on the table to sleep. He has no interest in the Woodleaf Chronicles mentioned by Irika. Chen, wake up quickly. School is about to end. Chen didn't know how long he had slept, but suddenly he felt someone swaying him. Yu woke up and opened her eyes to find that it was Xiaojing. Xiaojing, what's wrong? Chen looked at Xiaojing with sleepy eyes and asked. Get up quickly, it's already after school, Xiaojing said to Chen in a somewhat speechless voice. You really can sleep. You sleep straight until school is over, really. Ah, has school already finished? So fast. Chen looked around and found that his classmates were all packing up their belongings. Looking at the podium again, as expected, Irika is no longer there. Since school is over, I'll go back first. See you tomorrow, Xiaojing. Chen stood up and stretched lazily before smiling at Xiaojing. See you tomorrow, Chen Jun. Xiaojing replied with a smile to Chen. The two were happily bidding farewell to each other, but there was no I found a pair of angry eyes staring at Chen beside me. Yuzhi Bochen, stop me. Chen walked towards the classroom door for a few steps when suddenly a furious shout came from behind, causing Chen to stop and turn his head in confusion. It turned out to be that Sand Wall 2-1. Well, what's up? Chen asked Shabi Tai calmly. Bastard, I just said, I'll make you look good, Sabi Tai gritted her teeth and stared at Chen. Oh, what are you planning to do? Chen looked at Shabi Tai with great interest. The conversation between the two stopped the students who were planning to leave the classroom. Aha, is this going to start a fight? Inoue looked at the two people with a look of fear that the world wouldn't be chaotic. Yoshi, there's a good show to watch. Naruto, this kid, was also stirring up trouble and shouting from the side. Shabi Tai, what do you want to do? Xiaojing nervously shouted at Shabi Tai. From now on, Koi will be my bride, and I don't allow you to talk to him. Uji Bochen, I want to fight you. Sabi Tai ignored Koi and shouted at Chen. Shabi Tai, what are you talking nonsense about? I'm not your bride, Xiaojing shouted angrily at Shabi Tai. Then he said to Chen, Chen, don't pay attention to him. He's crazy, let's go quickly. Oh, should Uchiha's genius hide behind the girl? That's too cowardly. Ha, that's it. That's it. Needless to say, his arrogant tone must be two idiots, Inoue and Naruto Vortex, who are afraid that the world will not be chaotic. What? Are you scared? Aren't you all geniuses, Uchibo? Why don't you dare to duel with me? Sabi Tai sneered at Chen. Damn it, how dare you insult Uchiha? You're looking for death. Sasuke beside him couldn't help but see someone insulting Uchiha. He jumped out and rushed towards Shabi Tai, who used to practice with Itachi. Although he couldn't extract chakra, his physical skills were still much stronger than ordinary children, so he wasn't afraid of Shabi Tai, who looked stronger than him. However, Sasuke, who was about to rush toward Sabi Taichi, was stopped by Chen's hand. What are you doing? You dare not go up, I will go up. Get out of the way for me, Sasuke said discontentedly to Chen. That's my business, you don't need to intervene, Chen said coldly to Sasuke. Humph. You two can come together, I don't mind having too many of you, Sabi Tai said disdainfully to Sasuke and Chen. Idiot, I don't need any help dealing with you garbage, Chen said expressionlessly to Shabi Tai. You want to die? Shabi shouted and rushed towards Chen, lifting his fist and smashing Chen's head. Ah! Chen Jun, be careful. Xiaojing, who was nervous, shouted to Chen. Chen Jun, quickly dodge. Jing Yi, standing in the crowd, couldn't help but send a reminder to Chen. Some female students in the class had already closed their eyes in fear and dared not look. Go to hell. As Shabi Tai's fist was about to hit Chen's head, Chen moved. As soon as he lifted his right hand, he grabbed the fierce fist of Shabi Tai in his palm. No matter how hard Shabi tried, he couldn't pull his fist back. As early as 3 years ago, Chen learned that this was the world of Hokage and had been exercising himself because he knew that this world was too dangerous and could be killed inexplicably if he was not careful. Therefore, for the past 3 years, Chen has never relaxed and has been exercising every day to improve his physical fitness. He has long abandoned these ordinary children for a few streets. Garbage, it's too weak, Chen sarcastically said to Shabi Tai. Then, with a forceful pull of his right hand, Shabi Tai was brutally pulled in front of Chen, and Chen hit Tai's stomach with one knee. Tai immediately arched his body in pain, holding his stomach with both hands and groaning in pain. Chen kicked the arched Shabi Tai again and kicked him directly to the ground. Although there may seem to be a lot of movements, in reality it has only been a few seconds. Shit, waste, Chen said disdainfully to the sand wall on the ground, turning around to leave. But Shabi Tai gritted his teeth and stood up, then charged towards Chen. His fist was specially aimed at Chen's head, and Chen's head tilted, avoiding Tai's punch. Before everyone could react, he quickly turned around and grabbed Tai's neck with his left hand, shouting, "I want to die." Chen then exerted force and threw Tai to the ground, concentrating all his strength on his right index finger. He pointed his gun at Tai's head on the ground. The floor next to it pricked down. All the movements were completed in one go. Puzzy. Fingers echoed in, and the entire finger sank into the floor. Scared, Shabi was too scared to move. This has stunned everyone. This. At this moment, Ye's face no longer had the arrogant expression from earlier, only shock and fear. This actually pierced through the floor, if it were on a person. At the thought of this, even the fearless Naruto felt a chill. Bastard, how could it be? How could this guy be so strong? I've been practicing with brother Itachi, but this guy only goes out to play every day. Why is he so strong? Sasuke clenched his fist and thought reluctantly. Wow! How amazing! Too strong, is this Uchibo's genius? Too strong. After being shocked, the friends looked at Chen with admiration. And those female students screamed with fanatics, "Chen Jun is so handsome. Chen Jun is great, so strong, so fond. Chen Jun, I want to give you a monkey." Even Sakura and Inoue are no exception. Alas alas. The handsome guy is really attractive to women. Lu Maru complained helplessly. Shoo. Chen withdrew his finger from the floor, stood up, and turned to walk out towards the classroom door. P.S. I'm sorry, the kitten really doesn't know how to write about fighting. Let's brainstorm for now, and we will improve in the future. Chapter 7, Encounter Inoue by Chance. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. The crowd in the classroom looked at Chen's departure and exclaimed, "This is the genius of the big family." Genius. The so-called geniuses are just forced by oneself. Can a simple sentence of genius erase my efforts? Chen listened to the discussion behind him and thought disdainfully. The difference between a genius from a big family and an ordinary commoner is that the former receives guidance from their elders since childhood, while the latter does not. So people with families start much earlier than those without families. This is like two people running on the same starting line, one person running first, while the other is still posing on the starting line. After understanding the situation, they can no longer catch up and can only watch the back of the former from behind. Of course, if the former is only satisfied with the status quo and lacks ambition, the latter will also surpass the former through hard work. So, there are no innate geniuses, only hardworking geniuses. Chen ignored the subsequent discussion and walked towards home. I'm back. Chen returned home and found that only Uchibo Chen was there, while Uchibo Itachi and Uchibo Fuyue were not at home. Chen is back. Sasuke didn't come back with you. Although Chen and Sasuke look the same, Uchibo Mikan, as a mother, can recognize who Sasuke is and who Chen is at a glance. Well, he's behind, he'll be back soon, Chen replied to Uchibo Chen, his tone and expression not as cold as usual. Every time Chen and Uchibo Chen are alone, they can't help but pretend to be cold as Chen's eyes show affection for them. It's a lie to say that Chen has no feelings for this family, after all, he was only born in October when Chen was pregnant. During these 6 years, from babbling to stumbling, Chen has always been with him. Even though he deliberately pretended to be indifferent after learning about his world and identity, Chen still smiled and comforted him, allowing him to enjoy the long-lost maternal love. Even if a dog has been raised for 6 years, it still has a deep affection for its owner, let alone a person with flesh and soul. However, the fate of Uchiha was already predetermined, even though the outcome was already known. What can Chen's weak strength do? What can change again? Did you run to Uchiha Fuyue and tell him not to launch a coup, otherwise you will be exterminated? Even if there is a 1 in 1,000 chance that Uchibo Fuyue believes it, what about Uchibo's elder group? You must know that it is not the patriarch who decides such an important thing the final say. If Chen really did this, he would probably be arrested as rebellious. Even if he didn't get killed for the sake of the clan leader, he would definitely be imprisoned. The result is still the same, there is no possibility of stopping the Uchiha coup. In the original work, even the third generation and Itachi tried their best to prevent it but were unable to succeed. In the end, Itachi had to carry out the extermination of the clan. Even the third generation and Itachi were unable to succeed, and Chen would not naively believe that his strength and status had surpassed those of Uchiha Itachi and the third generation Hokage. So, the extermination of Uchiha is already predetermined. Chen is powerless to change anything, all he can do is try his best to improve his strength and give himself more opportunities to save his life in that big event. After all, there is no character like myself in the original work, who knows if it will change the plot. It is precisely because he cannot change the tragedy of being exterminated that Chen deliberately wants to distance himself from this family. In his past life, Chen's parents had a car accident and both passed away. Chen really doesn't want to experience the heart-wrenching feeling of his parents dying in front of him anymore, so he has been reminding himself not to have too much emotional attachment to this family. Due to Chen's deliberate display of indifference, the family mistakenly thought that Chen had autism, depression, and so on, so they unconsciously showed more concern for Chen than Sasuke. It is precisely for this reason that Sasuke's dissatisfaction with Chen led to a very bad relationship between the two, who were originally twins. I'm back. At this moment, Sasuke also returned home. Sasuke is back, how do you feel on your first day of school today? Chen asked Sasuke with a smile. Sasuke looked at Chen with a slightly complicated expression and said to Chen, I didn't do much at school today. I didn't even learn anything. By the way, Mom, where is Itachi? He hasn't come back yet. Yeah, I heard Itachi went on a mission today and probably won't be back until tomorrow, Chen said with a smile as she touched Sasuke's head. Oh, I'm going to do tasks again, why are there so many tasks? Sasuke said discontentedly. There's nothing I can do. My brother is a ninja, and Sasuke will also become a ninja in the future, Chen comforted Sasuke. Alright, you guys go play on your own first. Mom, go cook first, Chen said to Chen and Sasuke, then got up and went to the kitchen to cook. It's still early before dinner time, let's go out and take a stroll. I haven't had a good time strolling around yet, Chen thought to himself. He took advantage of this time to go out and take a stroll. Chen, where are you going? Sasuke asked Chen as he was about to leave. Chen felt very strange. Sasuke usually doesn't care about him. How could he stop him so abnormally today? Although feeling strange, Chen still answered him, I haven't gone anywhere, I'm just going out for a walk. Then I'll go too, Sasuke said as he stood up and followed. What's going on with this guy today? Not only does he take the initiative to talk to me, but he also wants to go out with me. Chen looked at Sasuke and thought in confusion. In fact, today's Chen gave Sasuke too much shock. Chen, who usually doesn't talk or play with him at home, actually has such strong strength. This completely goes beyond Sasuke's understanding of Chen. He often accompanies Itachi in practice, but has never seen Chen practice before. He is very curious about how Chen has such strong strength. So today he plans to follow Chen to see what he usually does. Oh, whatever you want. Although Chen felt strange in his heart, he didn't show it. Anyway, I'm just going out for a walk. If he wants to come, let him follow. Subsequently, the two brothers went out together as companions. The two walked on the street of Mai, and neither of them spoke. After a while, Sasuke couldn't help but ask Chen, do you just go shopping like this when you go out? Do you have any objections? Chen said coldly to Sasuke. Damn it, how could you possibly have such strong strength? Oh. Are you saying that? Chen suddenly realized and finally understood Sasuke's abnormality. Of course he practiced it himself. Chen had no intention of hiding it from Sasuke, because he knew Sasuke would never speak out. What? You practiced it yourself? How could that be possible? Sasuke said in surprise. I was obviously practicing with Itachi, but I'm not that strong. How could you have practiced to that level on your own? That's your own business. Chen ignored Sasuke and walked on his own. Damn it, I won't lose to you. Sasuke didn't follow suit, but ran back home, probably to practice. Shit. Little brat, it's better to leave now. Chen ignored Sasuke's departure and continued to wander by himself. Huh. Is that Chen Jun? A little girl's puzzled voice came from a flower shop on my street. It's really Chen Jun, hey, Chen Jun. The girl shouted to Chen on the street. Chen, who was walking on the street, suddenly heard someone calling him and looked towards the direction of the sound in confusion. I saw a yellow-haired little loli standing at the entrance of a flower shop, wearing an apron and holding a shower head, waving at me. Huh. Isn't this Inoue? I remember, her family runs a flower shop. The little loli Chen was looking at was Inoue in the mountains. Chen walked over and pretended not to know Jingyi, smiling and asking, hello, may I ask who you are? I'm Ino in the mountains. We all teach in Teacher Irika's class. Ino explained to Chen. Oh, it's Jingyi, hello. Is this your flower shop? Chen smiled and asked Jingyi, looking completely different from the one in the classroom. Yes, this is my mother's flower shop. I came over to help after school, Inoue replied. Hehe, does Inoue really like flowers? I really like it. Inoue replied happily. Chen picked up a rose and asked Inoue, how much does this flower cost? Chen Jun wants to buy flowers. These are roses, usually used to give to lovers or loved ones. If Chen Jun wants them, then give them to you. Ino said shyly to Chen. Hehe, will Inoue give it to me? This is a rose, used to give it to my lover or someone I like. Does Inoue like me? Chen joked to Inoue. Ah. This. Inoue didn't expect Chen to be so straightforward, and she was so scared that she couldn't speak. Hehe, don't tease you, how much is it? I'll buy it, Chen said to Inoue. Oh, this rose is 10 taels of silver per flower, Inoue said to Chen at a price, with a hint of disappointment in his tone. Here's the money for you. Chen took out 10 taels of silver and handed it to Inoue. So, this flower is mine now, Chen said, handing it to Inoue. Here. Here it is for you. Inoue instinctively took it and said, "Give it to me." "Yes, it's for you. Don't you like it?" "That's okay," Chen said as he reached out to retrieve it. "No, no, no, I like it very much," Inoue quickly said to Chen. "Hee, just like it, then I'll go first," Chen said to Jinya. "Well, see you tomorrow, Chen Jun." "See you tomorrow," Chen said and turned around to leave. Inoue looked at Chen's back and shyly held his face in both hands. "Chen Jun actually sent me roses, hee. Chapter 8, Naruto Vortex. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Hee, when I was a child, Jinya was really cute. Chen walked on the street and thought to himself. Where are you going now? By the way, Yao Lamian noodles. Chen suddenly thought of Yao Lamian noodles in the original book. Yao Lamian Noodles Restaurant is a landmark restaurant in Huiying. Although the Lamian noodles sold in this Lamian Noodles restaurant is ordinary, it is the favorite of the main character in the original novel, Vortex Naruto. This is just an ordinary snack shop, but it almost runs through the entire plot of the anime. Hirano Aluka, Naruto's teacher at ninja school, likes to eat Lamian noodles from this Lamian Noodles restaurant best, and often invites Naruto to eat it. Influenced by Aluka, Lamian noodles in this Lamian Noodles restaurant has also become Naruto's favorite food. Naruto often discusses some important events or philosophy of life with Iruka or Kakashi while eating Lamian noodles. During this time, Naruto also makes some funny jokes. Alas, this is a classic in the original work. When you go through Huiying and don't go to Yale to eat a bowl of Lamian noodles, you will be in the woods. And I am very curious about the boss of Yale Lamian noodles. In his past life, Chen had read many rumors about Boss Yao online. Many people speculate that the boss of Yao Lamian noodles is the big boss behind the scenes. Although it was confirmed later that the rumor was pure nonsense, Chen still wanted to have a look and try the legendary Yao Lamian noodles. First ask someone where Yao Lamian Noodles' noodle shop is. Chen doesn't know how to get to Yao Lamian Noodles' noodle shop. However, Yao Lamian noodles is also very popular in Mai, so Chen knows the direction by asking someone casually on the street. Hit him, hit him. Chen, who was walking in the direction of Yao Lamian noodles, suddenly heard a call from a small alley. What's going on? What happened? Chen walked over curiously. As Chen walked into the alley, he saw 3 children bullying a child with yellow hair. The child who had been bullied had already been beaten to the ground. However, even so, the child with yellow hair had no intention of begging for mercy. Garbage, do you dare to be arrogant? One of the 3 children who hit someone mocked the child lying on the ground. Yes, even though it's garbage, I still want to go to school, said another child contemptuously. Garbage. Bastard, Naruto Vortex is not garbage, I am the Hokage of the future. The child who was beaten to the ground lifted his head and gritted his teeth, saying unyielding to the 3 children. The yellow-haired child being bullied at this moment is Naruto Vortex. Naruto, the protagonist in the entire Hokage anime, is the son of the 4th Hokage Pokemon and the 2nd Hokage character, Kushina. During the due date of Juxinai, the seal will weaken due to the female's pillar strength during pregnancy. Daitu used the Sharingan to control the 9 tails to break through the seal and extract the tailed beast. He then controlled the 9 tails to wreak havoc in the leaves, causing them to suffer heavy losses. In the end, Shuemen made his own choice. He decided to sacrifice his own life and seal 9 tails himself. He also sealed half of 9 tails chakra and the last chakra of himself and 9 Sinai on Naruto, allowing the couple to accompany Naruto's growth inside Naruto's body. He also set up a sealing program so that they could provide Naruto with help during the most critical moments. Finally, Joe was sealed, and both Shuemen and Juxinai sacrificed themselves. Before his death, Juxinai entrusted Naruto to the 3rd Hokage. Although Shuemen and Juxina left their last words before their death, hoping that the villagers of Kiba Ninja Village would regard Naruto as a hero of the village, for the sake of confidentiality, except for ape-flying Sun Jian and a small number of villagers who knew the situation, Naruto's identity was not publicly disclosed, and even Naruto himself was unaware. Most people in the village regarded Naruto as the embodiment of Joe and treated him coldly. Therefore, Naruto has always grown up in loneliness, but he always wants to gain recognition from others, so he will play pranks in the village to attract attention. He told everyone who questioned his potential that one day he would ascend to the position of the first ninja in Kiba village. Hokage. He told Iruka, or anyone else, that he hoped to become a Hokage because he wanted everyone around him to identify with him. After graduating, Naruto still longed for people's recognition, so he became the most surprising ninja, in the language of Kiki Kakashi. Naruto is a humorous person who often faces the world with a playful smile, but sometimes he hides his anxiety with a smile, making others not worry about him. Although Naruto's ninja is to speak directly, it does not mean that he says everything. Naruto always appears too strong in front of others, so strong that people overlook that sometimes he is just showing off. For outsiders, he is a person without worries, but those who truly understand him can often see the worries he buries in their own hearts. In addition, Naruto's faith is very firm. He always believes that people can find light and justice, and he is also very rational. He understands that the path of justice is not an easy one, and walking on that path will encounter countless difficulties and obstacles. He also attaches great importance to friendship with his companions and takes Kakashi, Uchibo brings soil. In the world of ninjas, those who cannot complete tasks are useless, while those who abandon their companions are not even useless. In his past life, after Chen's parents passed away, he was once passive and self-destructive. However, after watching the protagonist Naruto Vortex in Naruto, he was moved by Naruto's personality and slowly emerged from the shadow of his parents passing away, no longer feeling depressed. So, Chen greatly appreciates and thanks Naruto Vortex. At this moment, seeing Naruto being bullied like this, Chen walked over with a gloomy expression on his face. What did he say? Hokage. Haha. After Naruto said that, the three children burst into laughter as if they had heard the funniest joke in the world. Hokage. Are you an idiot? Even trash like you want to be Hokage? Haha. You're Hokage, I'm still a daimyo. I'm laughing to death. Bastard, don't laugh. Naruto Vortex will definitely become Hokage in the future, Naruto angrily retorted. Hit him, make him a fire shadow, make him dare to be arrogant. The three children wanted to fight Naruto again. Get out of here. Chen, who walked over, shouted at the three children. Who? Do you also want to be beaten up? The three children who heard the shout turned their heads to look at Chen. Yes. It's you. Jibwa. Chen. Seeing that the person who came was actually Uchibo Chen, the three children were all scared. They were students in the Iruka class and had all seen Chen's strength demonstrated in school today. He was someone who could even kill Sha by Tai E in a flash, especially when he pierced the floor in the last shot. If it were to hit him. Thinking of this, all three of them suddenly felt a chilling sensation. I told you to go. Didn't you hear me? Or do you want to fight me too? Chen said to them. Let's go now. Let's go now. The three of them immediately ran out in fear. What a joke, fighting monsters like you. After all three children ran out, Chen came to Naruto and helped him up. He said to him, Are you okay? Do you want to take you to the hospital? Wow. I am Naruto Vortex, and I don't need to go to any hospital to become a person of Hokage in the future. Tomorrow I will be fine myself. Naruto said casually, but at this moment, he was bruised and looked very comical. I forgot that this item is 9-tailed pillar power, with amazing recovery ability. This small injury should probably heal in a little while. Chen thought of this and said to Naruto, then don't go. Are you called Vortex Naruto? Hello, my name is Yuzhi Bochen. Yuzhi Bochen, I know. Alright, I'm going home. Goodbye. Naruto said to Chen and was about to leave. Hello. Naruto. Chen called out to Naruto, who was about to leave. Naruto stopped and turned to Chen in confusion, asking, Do you have anything else to do? Let's make friends, Naruto. Chen smiled and said to Naruto. What? What? You want to be friends with me? Naruto asked Chen excitedly. Naruto has been alone since childhood, without any friends, and is always bullied. He has always been a lonely person, and no one has ever wanted to make friends with him. Today, Chen suddenly said he wants to make friends with him, which made him feel flattered. Yes, don't you want to? Chen smiled and asked Naruto. No, not just. Just. Naruto was about to say something when an awkward voice came from his stomach, This. Ho ho, let's go Naruto. Let me treat you to ramen noodles. I was looking for a happy ramen noodles just now. Do you know how to go? Chen said to Naruto with a smile. Yao ramen noodles. I know where ramen noodles is the best, and where I like to eat ramen noodles best. As soon as I said ramen noodles, Naruto said happily to Chen, I'll take you there. Well, let's go. Then Naruto took Chen to Yao ramen noodles restaurant. Chen also met Uncle Yao, an ordinary uncle, as he wished. There was nothing special about him. Chen also had Yao ramen noodles, which he had been longing for. It was really good. Are you full? Naruto, do you want another bowl? Chen asked Naruto next to him after finishing ramen noodles. That's enough. I'm full, thank you for the hospitality. Naruto finished the last sip of soup in his bowl and let out a deep hiccup, thankfully speaking to Chen. Hehe, you're welcome, we're friends. Chen waved his hand at Naruto and said to him, Alright Naruto, I should go home now. You should go back too. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Naruto also waved his hand at Chen and said. Let's go. Chen said as he walked back home. Naruto remained stunned and said, Are you friends? At this moment, Naruto couldn't believe that he had friends. Suddenly jumping up with joy, Naruto exclaimed excitedly, I also have friends. Oh. Uncle Yao, I also have friends. It feels so good to have friends. Oh, really? That's really great. Uncle Yao was also very happy for Naruto. Uncle, I'm going home first. Thank you for the hospitality. Naruto happily said goodbye to Uncle Yao and ran back to his own home. I'm so happy today, I really hope to arrive soon tomorrow. At this moment, Naruto is looking forward to tomorrow's arrival. Chapter 9, Transition Chapter. You are listening at novelfull.audio. When Chen returned home, he found that Uchibo Sasuke had already returned and his family was waiting for him to have dinner. No one touched chopsticks on the table of food. Seeing that Chen had just returned, his family did not blame him. Seeing this, Chen's heart seemed to be touched by something, but he tried his best to restrain himself. I'm back, Uchibo Sasuke said calmly to Chen, without asking why he came back so late. Come here, let's eat. Ye Chen smiled and served Chen a bowl of rice, asking him to sit down. Thank you, mother. Looking at Ye Chen's doting gaze, I was about to say that I had eaten Chen, but I swallowed the words that had just come to my mouth. Alright, let's all eat. Uchibo Sasuke said and picked up the dishes to eat. After all, he had been dealing with things for a whole day and was already very hungry, but he still waited for Chen to come back before starting to eat. Although Uchibo Sasuke always plays a serious father at home, although he appears serious on the surface, he actually loves his children very much, but he doesn't show it. The family didn't say much during the meal, only Ye Chen occasionally served dishes to Sasuke and Chen, and watched them finish with a happy smile on her face. "I'm full, father and mother. I'll go back to my room first." Chen finished his bowl of food and bowed to Ye Chen and Fuyue before wanting to go back to his own room. "Hey! Are you eating so little? Are you feeling uncomfortable?" Ye Chen asked with concern when she saw Chen eating very little. "Oh, I'm fine." Upon hearing Ye Chen's caring greeting and feeling her mother's love for her, Chen's heart was filled with anxiety, but she could only try to restrain herself and dare not express her feelings. Pretending to be plain, he replied. At this moment, Chen just wanted to leave quickly because he was very afraid that he would get deeply involved. "What's wrong with this child?" Ye Chen was still a bit worried. "Alright, you don't have to worry about it. You don't know how he is, let's eat first," said Yuzhi Fuyue to Ye Chen. But Sasuke, who was standing beside him, felt very uncomfortable seeing Ye Chen doting on Chen so much. Chen returned to the room and sat on the bed, only letting out a long sigh of helplessness in the end. There was nothing to say overnight. The next day, early in the morning, Chen was awakened by Sasuke's voice. What's wrong with Sasuke? Is it Itachi back?" Chen rubbed his eyes. He walked out in confusion. "Brother, what task did you go to do yesterday? Why did it take so long to come back?" Just as Chen walked out the door, he heard words from Sasuke. Sure enough, Itachi has returned. Now Itachi should also join the dark side, Chen thought to himself as he opened the door and walked out. This is a mission secret and cannot be disclosed. Itachi nodded at Sasuke's forehead with his right hand and said to him. At this moment, Itachi saw Chen walking out of the room. He said to Chen, "Chen, you're up." Chen answered Itachi calmly and walked directly into the restroom to wash up. "Alright, Sasuke, stop pestering his brother. Come over and have breakfast. We'll be going to school soon." At this moment, Ye Chen brought up the breakfast she had prepared in the kitchen one by one and said to Sasuke, who was still wrapped around Itachi. "Oh." Seeing Ye Chen speak, Sasuke reluctantly walked to the table to have breakfast. And Chen also finished washing up and came out of the restroom. After breakfast, Sasuke and Chen went to ninja school together, and they had nothing to say along the way. "Good morning, Chen Jun." Chen, who had just entered the classroom, heard someone greeting him. It turned out to be Inoue. "Well, it's Inoue, good morning." Chen politely responded, then walked towards his seat and greeted Naruto as he passed by. "Naruto, is your injury okay?" It's okay, it's okay. Naruto's great health." Haha. Naruto saw Chen greeting him. He was momentarily stunned and then said casually, indicating that he was really happy. "Oh, that's good." Then Chen walked to his seat and sat down. "Good morning, Chen Jun." Xiao Jing greeted Chen with a smile on the side. Hee. "Good morning, Xiao Jing." The two of them greeted each other, and this time, Shabi Tai, who was sitting on the other side, didn't make a sound again. Afterwards, Irika walked into the classroom to announce the class, and continued with yesterday's Chronicles of Kiba. He hypnotized Chen into a daze and fell asleep on the table, only to be shaken awake by Inoue after school. The next day, the third day, the fourth day, repeating every day. Later on, Chen gradually became familiar with the various small heroes in the original work at school, because although Chen appeared very indifferent at home, he was very easy going outside and not as arrogant as Sasuke. Therefore, everyone was willing to make friends with Chen. And Inoue and Sakura are still as flower-obsessed as in the original work, but unlike in the original, Sakura still clings to Sasuke, while Inoue always follows Chen. The two did not become rivals like in the original work, but rather a pair of good girlfriends. After a week, Irika, who had finished teaching the Chronicles of the Leaves of Wood, began to give a real lecture on the properties and types of chakras, and then taught the chakra extraction technique. However, none of these were useful for Chen, and he was still sleeping. Originally, this behavior made Irika very disgusted, but after Chen used chakra in front of him, he didn't intervene anymore. Then everyone knew that another genius had emerged from Kiba's ninja school. Yuzhi Bochen, the child of Uchibo's current clan leader, is the younger brother of Uchibo Itachi, who used to be a genius in school. In contrast, although Uchiha Sasuke is also outstanding, he is still slightly inferior to Chen. Everyone once again exclaimed that Uchibo truly lived up to the reputation of the Muyi family, and indeed had a wealth of talents. In this year, Uchibo Chen and Uchibo Sasuke were 6 years old and enrolled in ninja school. Similarly, at the age of 11, Uchibo Itachi joined the dark side with the strength of Yukairo. Division line Uchibo has been suspected by the village since the disaster 4 years ago. 9 tails, after all, the only one who can control 9 tails is the Sharingan. Since then, Uchibo has been suppressed everywhere in Mai. At the request of the high-ranking officials in Mai, Uchibo was forced to move his family to a corner of my village to live. In the end, the Uchiha clan decided to launch a rebellion in order to restore the family's reputation and status. Itachi's father, Uchiha Fuyue, became the planner and leader of the rebellion. He forced Itachi to become a member of the dark side to obtain intelligence from the upper level of Kiba for the Uchiha clan. 2 more years passed afterwards. Over the past 2 years, the upper class of Kiba used Itachi's love for peace and unwillingness to tolerate war to force him to monitor Uchiha. From then on, Itachi became a dual spy weighing the pros and cons between Kiba and Uchiha's politics. At a secret base in Kiba, 3 people were discussing something. These 3 people, one is Uchiha Itachi, one is Jitsuan Tuanzang, and the last one is Mu Ye's 3rd generation Fire Shadow Ape Flying Sun / Itachi, have you figured it out? If Uchiha were to launch a rebellion, we would definitely send ninjas to stop it, and many people would die at that time. Of course, this would also include your 2 younger brothers, Tuanzang said calmly to Itachi. Wait for Tuanzang, we should negotiate with Uchibo first, said the 3rd generation on the side to Tuanzang. Negotiation. That's impossible. The conspiracy of Uchibo has been ongoing for quite some time now, and they cannot accept negotiations, Tuanzang retorted to the 3rd generation. At this moment, the half-kneeling Itachi said, if I take action, will I really let go of my 2 younger brothers? Yes, but there must be one person entering the root. No way. We can't let them enter the root. Root was founded by Tuanzang himself, and the members inside are mostly members of various blood lineages or secret magic families in Konoha. After entering, they will be planted with various spells, brainwashed, and become tools that only obey Tuanzang's orders. Compared to the dark side, it has greater flexibility and specializes in carrying out high-risk tasks such as assassination and intelligence. It is an elite organization carefully trained by Tuanzang that can only be hidden in the dark forever. You have no choice, or you want both of them to die, Tuanzang forced Itachi. Tuanzang, you're going too far, the 3rd generation on the side scolded Tuanzang. So, have you figured it out? Tuanzang ignored the 3rd generation and asked Itachi instead. At this moment, Itachi closed his eyes in pain, clenched his hands tightly, and his nails sank into the flesh, yet remained indifferent. Finally, Itachi opened his eyes and said to Tuanzang, I will take action. Afterwards, I will bear all the charges and escape from Kiba. I just hope you will keep your promise. Don't worry, I only need a Uchiha to join the root, and I won't take action against your other brother. So, I'll leave first. Uchibo Itachi bowed to the 3rd generation before retreating. Tuanzang, why are you doing this? Isn't it too much? Asked the 3rd generation to Tuanzang after Itachi left. Humph, Uchibo is too dangerous. I don't want too many Uchibo to leave my control, so you don't have to worry about this matter. After Tuanzang finished speaking to him, he also walked out. Sigh, 3 generations sighed helplessly as they watched Tuanzang leave. P.S. Seeking collection, seeking flowers. Chapter 10, Night of Extinction 1. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Fire Escape, The Art of Mote Fireball. In the forest behind the Uchiha tribe, Chen was practicing ninjutsu at this time. I saw him quickly make a set of fingerprints with both hands and then spray a flame onto a clearing in the forest. This is exactly the fire escape ninjutsu and mote fireball technique in the original work, which gathers chakra in the throat and sprays it out, like a large fireball with great destructive power. This ninjutsu is the first ninjutsu that Chen learned. The mote fireball technique was taught by Sasuke to Itachi 2 years ago, and Chen also learned it from Itachi. And what I learned in school was only the most basic 3-body technique. A long time ago, Chen learned about his chakra attributes. Like Sasuke in the original work, he had chakras with thunder and fire attributes. It seems that every member of the Uchiha clan would have chakras with fire attributes. Let's call it a day. Chen gasped, noticing that he had been practicing for a long time before walking over to a tree and sitting down. Check my points in the system, Chen asked after taking a break. The host's total points are 2739, do you want to open the redemption page? No need. Chen replied to the system. These are the points saved in the past 2 years, keep them for future use. These points were all given by the system's new Fuli, and during these 2 years, Chen has not received any tasks. It is worth mentioning that in addition to these points, Chen also received 2 chances for a lottery. The first lottery drew a skill called Moon Step, which belongs to the Navy's 6 styles and allows oneself to float in the air while stepping on the air. In the second lottery, I won a contract with a spirit beast called the Lion Dog race, which is a combat race. All spirit beasts in this race have a characteristic of being aggressive. From newborn little lion dogs to adult lion dogs several tens of meters tall, they all enjoy fighting. At present, Chen can telepathize and produce the most powerful lion dog, which is only over 10 meters tall. The name of this lion dog is 6 Paths Wang. Although the name contains the words 6 Paths, these 6 Paths Wang have nothing to do with the legendary 6 Paths Immortal for half a penny. However, these 6 Paths Wang are called Erha by Chen. This is just the fun of Chen Xie. However, these 6 Wangs are tough characters. In this tribe, he is known for his ruthlessness. Due to the nature of the lion dog, Lu Dao Wang has always liked to fight against his tribe members since childhood. Even if someone beats him, he will continue to challenge the tribe member who defeated him until he wins. Gradually, these 6 dogs gained great prestige among his generation of lion dogs. And later, after something happened, he firmly established his position and became the leader among the people of that generation. That was in a battle, when 6 Dao Wang faced a creature stronger than him alone. As a result, 6 Dao Wang fought against it, and in the end, at the cost of being stabbed blind in one eye, he forcefully killed that creature. Then, dragging his heavily injured body, he knocked out all the teeth of the creature and strung them into a bone-tooth necklace hanging on his body. Afterwards, Lu Daowang lost one eye and could only wear an eye mask. You can search for Arrogant Hunter online to see the prototype. In the past 2 years, Chen's strength has been constantly improving, and his Sharingan has also risen to the level of Air Goyu, reaching the level of elite endurance. Dinner time is almost here, let's go back first, Chen said as he stood up and walked towards home. When he returned home, he found that Uchiha Fuyue was not at home, and Itachi had a rare chance of returning home, while Sasuke was also clinging to him. After seeing Chen return, Uchibo Itachi said to Chen, "Chen has returned, come here." Chen walked over in confusion and said, "What's up, brother?" "Well, it's nothing, it's just that we 3 brothers haven't had a good conversation together yet," Itachi smiled and said to Chen. Is that so? Chen looked at the smile on Uchibo Itachi Lien and felt a little surprised. After all, Itachi was famous for his facial paralysis. Well, yes, let's have a good chat today. Then he said to Sasuke, Sasuke, you and Chen have had a strained relationship since we were young, so that's not acceptable. We are both brothers, and you two are twins born on the same day, so there shouldn't be any distance between us. Upon hearing Itachi's words, Sasuke and Chen exchanged a glance, both seeing confusion in each other's eyes. What are you guys talking about after dinner? At this moment, Ye Chen had already prepared the food and shouted to the three of them. Hee, just take care of yourself in the future. Don't think too much, let's eat first. Chen smiled and said to Chen and Sasuke, then stood up and walked towards the dining table. Afterwards, after dinner, he returned to his room and lay on Chuang, thinking about what Itachi had just said. Today's weasel is very abnormal. Why did he say that? Is it? Chen suddenly felt an uneasy emotion in his heart. Who is it? Ye Chen, who was just about to sleep, suddenly heard someone knocking on the door of her room. Then she got up and went out to open the door. After opening the door and realizing it was Chen, he smiled and asked, It's Chen. What's wrong? Mother, I suddenly want to come over and sleep with you tonight, okay? Chen said to Ye Chen. Hee, of course you can. Mom is very happy. Come in quickly, Ye Chen said to Chen. How could Chen think of coming over to sleep with his mother today? Ye Chen asked Chen as she covered her blanket. It's nothing, just suddenly thinking about my mom and coming over. Ye Chen hesitated for a moment and smiled at Chen, saying, Hey. Chen is calling me mom for the first time. Her eyes were full of indulgence. Go to bed, you and Sasuke will be going to school tomorrow. I heard there will be a small exam tomorrow, right? Go to bed, good night, mom. After turning off the light, Ye Chen closed her eyes and went to sleep. Although he said good night, Chen did not sleep, but kept looking at Ye Chen, his eyes full of attachment. The next day, Chen got up very early because he didn't sleep all night. Afterwards, Ye Chen also got up and went to make breakfast for them. After eating, Sasuke and Chen went to school together. Chen remained restless all the way, and when he arrived at school, he was also in a daze, not even noticing the people greeting him. Bastard, why are you so restless? Is it about to happen? Chen's restlessness was hard to calm down, and he had been like this all day. So, let's start a small test. Everyone line up and take it one by one. The test is one of the transformation techniques in the three-body technique. Let's start, said Iruka, holding a notebook in his hand, to the students in the class. He also doesn't understand why the third-generation Hokage Lord asked him to have a small test today. Inazukaya, you come first, Iruka said to the first-ranked Ya. Hee. Look at me. Ya walked up and made a bang sound as he stamped his hands. A cloud of smoke emanated from Ya's side, transforming into the shape of Iruka. Qualified, next one, Iruka said to the remaining people while recording. Damn it, hurry up, hurry up. Chen clenched his fists and became increasingly uneasy, thinking of something in his heart. Alright, today's test is over, school is over. After finally finishing the test, it was already slightly dark. Oh, what a good test. It was so late. Really, Chen. Let's go to eat ramen noodles together. Naruto said to Chen. Sorry, I have something urgent. Chen didn't even look at Naruto, just answered casually and ran home with an anxious expression on his face. And when Sasuke saw the expression on Chen's face, he felt an inexplicable unease in his heart. He unconsciously followed Chen back, not even knowing why it was like this. The two of them ran back to the entrance of the tribe and found that the entire tribe was quiet, without the usual noise or anyone. The surroundings were silent, as if only the two of them were left in the world. Both of them were very uneasy, and Chen already knew what had happened in his heart. The two of them walked uneasily towards their home and suddenly saw two people lying on the ground, their bodies stained red with blood. Chen and Sasuke ran over to see that they were the two uncles and aunts who greeted them this morning. "Uncle, uncle," Sasuke shook his body trembling, but did not receive a response. How could this be? What exactly happened? Sasuke asked Chen anxiously. Chen didn't answer him, but froze and murmured, "Mom, Mom." Then, as if suddenly awakened, he ran crazy towards home. "Mom," Sasuke suddenly thought of it and ran home with Chen. Along the way, I saw more and more people lying on the ground without a sound. On the usually bustling streets, there is now a dead silence. The two finally ran into their home, but they didn't see their usual Ye Chen and didn't even turn on the lights inside. "Dad, Mom. Are you there?" Sasuke asked softly, his voice filled with fear. The two of them were searching in one bedroom after another. Suddenly, there was a noise coming from the living room, and Chen and Sasuke immediately ran over. Arriving outside the living room, both of them trembled and panted heavily, afraid to push the door in. They could both see fear in each other's eyes. Finally, Chen used his trembling hands to push open the door. The scene inside shocked Chen and Sasuke. I saw Uchibo Fuyue and Uchibo Ye Chen both lying in a pool of blood, lifeless. "Dad, Mom." Sasuke was about to run over. Suddenly, footsteps came from the darkness, causing him to stop and look towards the darkness in terror. But Chen didn't care so much. He ran to Ye Chen's side with no extra words. He just hugged Ye Chen's already cold body in his arms, tears flashing in his eyes, and his heart was filled with grief. Itachi, dressed in a dark outfit, walked out of the darkness and looked coldly at Sasuke and Chen. P.S. Although there are still many plotlines ahead, including the one about stopping water. After thinking about it, I still didn't write it down. After all, those who have seen Huiying already know, so there is no need to add words to it. Also, thank you to Lu Daowang for your friendly guest appearance, aha. Group. ***, if you like, you can join the group to discuss and provide suggestions. Kittens will be very welcome.